evening, everybody, and welcome to Racing Series Division 5 race around America, Circuit of the Americas. Tonight it is RSF1 Raikkonen, and tonight I'm joined by the man himself, is RSF1 Brundle. Evening, Brundle.
The man himself, that's a good introduction. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, evening, everybody. There should be a interesting Grand Prix tonight. We've already had some very interesting races so far this week around America, and I'm sure this will be no different.
F1 obviously on Tuesday night had a bit of a spoilt qualification in the wet. Q2 and Q3 were Q3 considerably wet. It was a full wet session.
Yeah, and we had a full wets in F4 as well towards the end of that qualifying. So could we have a swap in F5 tonight? Could we have a wet race?
Was it was it F4 or F1? I can't remember. So
F4 was Q3. I think F2 had a little bit as well. F1, sorry.
Right, okay, so looks like we have only got 14 drivers tonight, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, due to personal commitments. For some reason, the drivers are not able to turn up tonight. Okay, so championship standings at the moment in Division 5. It is all pretty nip and tuck at the moment. Kazi Babe is comfortably in the lead with 21 points cap, with 196 points there in the Renault. In second is RSF1 Eagle in the McLaren with 175 points. So it's only 21 points. So if the unfortunate happens to Kazi Babe tonight and Eagle is able to capitalise and take the win, he could be the new championship leader by the end of tonight. However, Timonic is right behind Eagle in third with 174 points. So again, if either one of those two drivers have a bad race and Timonic's able to capitalise, there could be another new championship leader there. Dropping back down to fourth now is RSF1 Button in the Alpha. He's on 117 points. So the top three up there with the championship battle. It's a long shot. I don't think off the top of my head, maths, 117 points. How many races left now, Brundle? It's about 3 races.
Two more. Well,
three including tonight. So 25, 75.
75.
Yep. It would have to be Kazi Babe and RSF1 Eagle and Timonic not scoring very much points for Button to take the championship, but would have to win every single race. The chances for him to take the championship now are rather slim. However, don't say it's impossible. I've seen lots happen before in racing, so anything is possible. Military Virus sitting in fifth in the Williams with 102 points, so his chances for the championship have pretty much scuppered now. So that's him.
They are gone. They are gone. Yeah, he's 94 behind with 75 remaining. So
yeah, absolutely. So again, it's secure place in fifth place now, as Lauda in the Ferrari is only 4 points behind him. 5, on 97 points. They say my math is bad. Right, we're underway, qualifying 1. So that's your championship, top 6 of the championship there. Obviously, it's going to be, I'm going to put money on it, the top 3 to the end of the season.
Well, funny enough, actually, I looked at this earlier this morning with F5. If Kazi Babe wins the race and Eagle does not finish in the points, or Timonic, all he would require in Brazil next week is another 3 points. So he can take a very big step here tonight. So basically, for Eagle and Timonic, they have to beat Kazi realistically in this race in some shape or form, even if it means that Kazi's directly behind him. They have to start beating him realistically.
Yeah, because basically saying that Kazi Babe's already now got one hand firmly on that trophy at the end of the season.
Things can very much change. So still 3 races of good action to go, and you've got plenty. The issue is you've got plenty of other drivers that aren't in the championship battle but can win races in this division.
Yep.
That is going to make things a little bit more tricky.
Well, it looks nice and clear for today's qualifying session at the Circuit of Americas. Nice clear blue skies, so we should be seeing some good qualifying times coming around the track today.
Yeah, what what are we expected in terms of time-wise? I mean, what was it in F4?
Well,
I believe we're in the 31s.
Yeah, yesterday, obviously in F1 we saw a low 31. Was it? Yeah, from Rhombus. Absolutely.
Pretty sure it was a 30. It was a 30.3.
And also, actually, as we're speaking right now, I'm just looking at the number of drivers. Only 14 drivers, so I don't think we're actually going to have a qualifying one session. But hang on, did I just hear an engine rev up? Is someone coming out? So yes, there is.
Fish sticks and a Williams.
Looks like a Williams. So we will get some Q1 action. Fish sticks. Where is he? Yeah, he's on 11. He's got 42 points with 11th place there in the championship. So get the mid-table in the Division 5 championship is anyone's to play for, basically, apart from anyone going down from Cosmic Cameron.
Still plenty of bragging rights here. But of course, you've also got the really close constructors battle between, I believe it's Haas and Renault. Haas had the lead by about, I think, 10 points over Renault. Was it the other way around?
The
other way around. Other way around. Renault 10 points ahead of Haas. So that's very much available still.
And in terms of like the Division 5 Constructors Championship, which I know a lot of people are not really interested in, Haas are in the lead at the moment on 285 points, and Renault trailing behind with 27 points. So the constructors there is pretty much over to play for. McLaren got 91 points deficit, so they would need to have a good set of 3 finishers to even hope of getting the championship title. And Alpha, they have backed off really. They're 100 points behind, so they'll basically be fighting for 4th place. Best of the rest.
Yeah, pretty much so.
So
as I mentioned,
yep. Evening, everyone. Out there in the stream, who we got there today? Oh, Peppermeat out there himself again, once again. Every stream he watches, don't he?
He does, including the one that he races in, which is still it's still a thing that bugs me. Why do people watch their own stream that they're racing in? I mean, you should be focusing on the racing, right? And then they comment and say, "Oh, that was a bad lap for me." Well, if you're focused on the track, then it would have been a better one. But no, it's he's a good viewer. We got a very good community right now. It's a very strong community, and definitely good to see at the moment.
Absolutely, especially in times like the where we are at the moment, obviously with the COVID-19 situation. However, I know in England we are starting to relax our rules. I know, it's not a nice situation. Good evening, Verstappen. How are you tonight? Button, it can be done apparently. Ask meeting management, can I race? Oh. Peppermeat wants to race tonight in Division 5.
Not a chance.
I think there would be a little bit
Of an uproar?
Not of an uproar, but
a riot?
Pepper is Division 3, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, he's F2. He's F2. F2.
He's not going to like you for that. He's a proud Division 2 driver.
Okay, so Fishsticks has set the first lap now of 134.0, so
solid, respectable lap so far.
It is a solid, respectable lap, but obviously it's not. Well, in yesterday's times we saw like the 31s, and say F4 was the 31s as well. So might be a little bit more speed there on the track for everyone out there to find. We're still following with Fishsticks now, and he's just set another fast Sector 1. So I think that first lap may have just been a little bit of a banker lap, but not too easy, if you get me.
I mean, at this stage for me is another sort of annoyance for me as well, is when people go out on their laps, like this situation. All 14 are through the Q2 already, just because of the numbers. Mm-hmm. If they're doing laps, which is fine, you can do extra practice, no fault with that. But it's if you bin it, if you crash, and then you're not in the next session.
Everyone's gonna. if anyone's right mind, and I would as well on Q1, I'd go out there, just put a few banker laps in, get a feel of the track. Don't push too hard because you don't have to.
People are in hot lap and overtake because I see it going round. So
yeah, but you can still be in hot lap and overtake and not actually push like to the nail it is what you would do.
what was it in F4 Monday? F4 Monday was actually worse because it was intermediate conditions, turning to full wet, and like people that are very, very much safe, like the first and second place in Q2, went out and did some more laps, and I was like, if you crash now, why? But no, it's what it is.
It is what it is, and let's see what Odd Gooner now is going to put across on their lap time, a 1:33.0. So the track is getting faster out there, Brundle.
Well, there's also the fact are people 100% pushing at this point. But as we mentioned,
exactly.
Q1, everyone's through. Why would you play your hand already?
Yeah. So it's just a few banker laps, get the feel of the track.
Can I do a quick shout out, please?
You may.
I know it's not F1 related, but I did mention this earlier this week, I think. Shout out to Shane and Blazer Guns. They're currently in the middle of their Le Mans 24-hour qualifying. So I wish them, my thoughts are with them. Also with this race, but thoughts are also with them. So hopefully they will do okay with that. I'm sure they will. I trust them. Because you're racing in it as well, so we both are.
Well, on the 6th of June, yeah, we are, aren't we? So yeah, that'll be an interesting race. Let's hope I do a little bit better than I did at Sebring, shall we? I just could not get on with that car at Sebring. But anyway, back to Formula 1 talk, because we are watching the Division 5 tonight. Let's not get too sidetracked. Okay, so we've got 6 times there set by the drivers. Elham 44 in the Renault. He's set at 1:35.9. Button, he's been out in the Alpha, get a feel of it as well. Military Virus is actually now coming out. So let's go on board with him. Well, let's follow him for a little while in the Williams.
As he's about to cross the line, gets within a tenth of Guna.
Nice. Yeah, so that's Odd Guna. Obviously, he's had enough practice for this session, so he's retired in the pits there. Right, so let's get on board with Military Virus as they start their first final lap, up start finish straight. Hard on your power, DRS open, mode 4, and as you climb up the hill, don't have to brake too early, the hill does help slow you down. Turn 1 executed very nicely there. Don't go too wide on that in that apex on the right hand side, you will invalidate as well as lose time. Now through the S sections, turns 2, 3, 4 and 5. That's turn 6. Keep the power, keep the speed as you come up to turn 7. The hill will slow you down. Drop down to 4th gear into turn 8. Up the hill, kink of turn 9. Hard on the power now as you come down to the little another kink of turn 10. In the real life, there is a big hill there that obviously had the suspension failure Ferrari. Turn 11, nicely executed there. Excellent exit. Get on power, map your ERS into 4, open your DRS. Straight now, hard on your power. You need to be hitting at least 205, 6 miles an hour to be in any chance of a good time. 205 miles an hour from the Williams. Turn 12 executed nicely into turn 13 and 14. Tricky turns because it goes wide, it lets it go wide, but you've got to bring it in tight again. Execute turn 15 again, start wide, bring the car in and let the car go wide again. Then turns 16, 17 and 18 now coming up. One big massive turn. If you've got the right setup, you can take this flat out as you come up to turn 19. Go wide, get the exit, get the entry point and don't go too wide on this exit point. Turn 20 now. Cut the apex beautifully there from Military Virus. Harden your power, open it up and across the line in a 1:34.
Solid. Looked
clean
and tidy that lap.
Very clean and tidy. Oh, right, okay. Anyone else out there on track? Button, I think, but
Kabuki.
yes, Button is still out there.
Kabuki's on the lap as well. About to start.
Let's hope
You
they
know,
can start the lap.
the other thing that has
Sorry?
amazed, the other thing that has amazed me this season, how, if you remember last season, 3 championships, was it 2? Might have been 3. 2 at least championships were...
Two at least, and I think then the next, Mexico 2 championships were sealed at
Mhm.
Mexico, and I think the next one was at USA, which was Division 3s, I think, off the top of my head.
Yes. And yet this season, there isn't a single championship that has been decided yet.
Which is good, because it means that the competition's going right up to the end of the season. It's like Division 4 last season was the one, literally, to the wire, rerun of Monaco.
Yeah. And that obviously...
I had a sniff of that championship, but unfortunately I binned it at Brazil. Pushed too hard.
Rightly. I think the fact that we haven't even decided a single championship yet, drivers or constructors, is a big up to the people that sorted out the divisions. And I know we've had a few altercations over this season, but when it all comes down to it, if you say that fact, that we haven't decided the championship yet, they've done a good job as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so out there on the stream, guys, give us your comments, feedback on... Yeah, gone a little bit wide there. Give us your comments and feedback on stream quality and audio quality. Hope it's all well out there. I will try my best to keep it up. And if there's any changes that need to be done, I'll quickly make them if they are within reason. Oh,
interesting
yeah,
line.
it's gone very wide there. I think that's the IndyCar line.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the IndyCar line.
Yeah, because they really extended the track.
That was 10 minutes lap.
Thank you for Verstappen.
Audio and stream quality fine for now. Why? Do you plan on bringing it down a bit?
Oh no, I don't plan on bringing it down.
It sounded ominous.
It's like...
It sounded ominous.
It's just... Yeah, it's
I'm going to join the lobby and I'm going to ruin it.
Okay, so only 2 cars out on track, which is Military Virus and Kabuki.
Virus is on a slight improvement. Oh. Going into the pits.
He's boxing.
Never mind.
So the Racing Pointless is out there all on its own.
Fair enough. Let's see. Getting forward to the next game. It's very, very close now. Obviously for the league it'll be slightly further because we're giving time for everybody to adjust to the new game and everything. I don't think you've heard so far. I presume you're excited for the new game.
Oh, me? I've already pre-ordered it.
I haven't yet. Alright. Because of that, what are you most excited about the new game? Is there anything that they've said or about that? There have been a few changes, a few things added on. Is there anything you're very excited about?
I'm more interested in the fact, and I think everyone who knows me through and through well, that I am an outright Schumacher fan. And obviously I have pre-ordered the Schumacher edition. I just want to be able to go out in the Benetton, the F2000 Ferrari as well, the first championship winning Ferrari with him, because that was then I really started getting addicted to the sport, and I had followed Schumacher since 1993. I've followed F1 since the days I can remember. So when I was a kid, young, 3-4 years old, Mansell was the man. Nigel Mansell. Yeah, the man with the moustache. And then obviously when he retired, and then obviously, yes, I did watch the fatal race of Ayrton Senna at San Marino. And then from then, I kind of jumped on board with Schumacher and Hill because that was an interesting battle then. But then obviously when that fizzled out, I just followed Schumacher through his Ferrari days, and the rest is magic.
Would you like to know my first race I ever watched live? And it's a significant race as well. 1998 Belgium.
Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher. Yeah, 1-2. Obviously.
Yeah, and torrential rain in the first lap, and
Oh,
Oh,
mate, that was an
jeez.
absolute diabolical race, that race was. But no,
If no,
congratulations to the Jordan team, they capitalised and everything. However, if I don't know if anybody knows this, then you don't know why straight away, what happened straight away after that race.
no, I don't know that.
Michael Schumacher was not happy.
Oh yeah, because he tried to have it out with David Coulthard. He's trying to knock his head off.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no. I'm on about after the race. That was during the race. That was funny to watch, and
oh,
I would be fuming as well. No, he went after Eddie Jordan because Eddie Jordan held Ralph back and didn't give Ralph the
oh,
win.
yeah, I heard that story. Yeah, something like about that.
And Michael turned around and said, there and then, that's it, after this year, my brother will never drive for you again. And then Eddie
And
Jordan says, right, okay, Michael, buy him out.
and he did, didn't he? Because he went to Williams the next year.
Yeah. Quite interesting.
Oh, Tim and I, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please.
What's that?
Kinda wish I didn't retire so I can go out with all assists off of the bands. No, please don't. I am neutral.
No, let Tim
I
and
am
I do
neutral
it.
in the comms box, but don't, please. Not that I don't trust you.
Good evening, RSF1 Patel. Yep.
Good
evening now.
evening now. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Verstappen. I did not pay attention, but well done, and very much thank you, Gifted, for the subscription he's given to Peppermeat. He's gifted a subscription to Peppermeat.
Oh, good. First race watched live was 2007 Spanish Grand Prix. 2007.
Well, that was a good race. That was Kimi Raikkonen and Felipe Massa that I believe took that win.
Okay.
The Ferrari days when McLaren were cheating.
Yeah.
With Lewis Hamilton, might I add.
Anybody that hasn't watched Belgium 98, it's out there somewhere. Highlights.
YouTube.
Somewhere on YouTube. It's on YouTube, isn't it? Right now, isn't it? Go and watch
Yeah.
it. Please. Please, please. You would not be disappointed. There's so much. Everything goes on in that race. It's ridiculous. Wait.
Oh my god, look, I'm looking at the feed, right? Looking at the Twitch feed. People telling us when they watch their first races. Now, these races, I was quite old. 2006 Monaco, when Schumacher bottled it in qualifying. Well, he didn't bottle it, did he? He put the car in a controversial position.
Well, yeah. We're not starting that debate. We're not starting that debate whether it was controversial, whether it was right, whether it was wrong. It was wrong.
Shush. He didn't break any rules.
2006 Hungary. Oh, that's a good race. 06 Hungary.
Now, this is
was
an
that
old
another
one.
one where Schumacher? Yeah, was that another one where
Hang on.
Schumacher was a little bit...
Where?
2006 Hungary.
No, he was fine. He didn't have a good race, did he?
He was on worn tyres,
wet. Yeah, right. Anyway, that's Q1 over and done with. So everyone is through. Fastest time set is 1:33.031 by Odguna in the Haas.
Yeah, me ranking them. I smell a bonfire. I'm just checking that it is outside. Oh, it is.
Yeah, let's please not have any fires.
It is. It is. I just smelt something. I've literally just walked out my room to a window. And it's like, yeah, there is.
Yeah, so Tim and Ike's first race was 2006 Hungary. Peppermeat 2011 Belgium.
Oof.
RSF1 Button. Brands Hatch 1966.
Right, here we go. Q2. Mediums for camera, mediums for fish sticks, mediums for Elham as well. Old calls from all three of them so far. See if there's any more.
Yeah. Well, the only I've been watching all, trying to keep an eye on the races for the week and that lot. But it was interesting in F1 last night. Only one driver qualified for on mediums. Everyone else is going out for the softs. So the softs, it is different, isn't it?
It's one of those. It's difficult really with this with this race as well and this track. I remember commentating on a race a few years ago where it was a wet qualifying and someone qualified on pole and then started on hards, and he plummeted through the field on the first lap and lost out on, well, for me, what felt like a certain win. Depends how confident people are. Softs obviously will give you the best traction off the line. I mean, we've seen already this week, you can make so many positions on that first corner, the first lap. I mean, what was that, Maniac?
RSF1 Maniac and F4. Wow, from sixth to first in one corner.
Yeah. So you can nail it, but obviously mediums aren't going to give you that. But if you keep it with the lead pack, then you're in the money. But you then have to overtake people at the end on the softs. So.
Yeah. So. Cosmic Cameron out on the mediums. We've got Alban out on softs. Only 3 runners going out for the mediums. So let's stay with Cosmic Cameron and see what time he does set on the mediums there. So will he comfortably get through or not? I don't know. What do you reckon, Brundle?
Hard to say, really, because again, didn't really see the pecking order what people could realistically do in Q1. Alban ahead of him has just invalidated his lap through the S's, so that's him.
Lucky. Cosmic Cameron's held it very nicely there through the S's.
A couple of times there where he was over the curbs.
Yeah, he's still within the limits.
And a slipstream from Alban, who is took his time to get off the racing line. It's fine, but that was slipstream. Looks okay this lap. It's
nice and tidy. Solid.
It's exactly what the mediums are, though. They're obviously they don't have the ultimate grip as the softs. There's still a bit sideways coming out there.
Yeah.
And they got that really annoying sun glare in this session as well, especially this last corner. Look at it.
Yeah, this
Horrible.
one. Yeah, but it's being blinded there.
Yeah, missed the apex. 35-0.
Yeah, a good solid time there from Cosmic Cameron.
J Locker.
What could be
next?
J Locker.
Yeah, next in the Toro Rosso.
Oh yeah.
And then behind him will be one of the racing points. So I say here comes Locker, be the 34s, I reckon. 34-8.
Oh yeah.
He could be looking for
has
slightly quicker than that. There's a Huss coming over. Guna. Oh, he's invalid as well.
And Kabuki is now starting a flying lap on these softs. Statistics there with 134.8 on the mediums, but then Kazi Babe 133.0 in the softs.
I think looking at it, I think that's the time that we're aiming for. Of course, championship leader. You almost think he would be comfortable going through to Q3.
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But who knows?
Whereas a 10th behind, Eagle a 10th ahead.
Eagle, a 132. Oh, we've got a car off there in the S's.
This car going slowly.
Okay.
Fish sticks. There's no... Nah, I think he's just getting out the way of people.
Okay. Oh, nice sector 2 there, set by Kabuki in the racing point. Next year soon to be branded Aston Martin Racing.
Do you reckon they're going to change their colours as well, if they're going Aston Martin?
I don't know.
Either a dark green or yellow, potentially.
Who knows what Aston Martin are going to come up with for the design of their car next season.
34s.
34.7 there from Kabuki. Fishsticks is trying to get in a faster lap on the mediums. Oh, but he's well off time.
Question for everyone from Verstappen: what tier do you reckon you will be in for next season?
I don't know. It's
I'm
impossible to
hoping
comment
F1.
because the handling mechanic. You're hoping F1?
I'm hoping F1. I'm aiming F1. I'm aiming top tier.
Okay. I don't know because the handling mechanics is going to be different on this game, isn't it?
It's. I mean, it's early days, but by the looks of it, the cars have a lot more grip. They don't understeer anywhere near as much as these cars. They're like a fully upgraded career mode car, and I've tried those when you've done all the upgrades in the career mode, and they're beasts. They're ridiculous. So plus, no more ERS, no more manual ERS.
Well, there is, ish.
Well, you don't have to change it like 30 times a lap. So this is the one thing I have not liked at all, to be honest. I've never been able to manage it in the race.
I have because
Tim and
I've
Ike's
got the,
beginning his lap.
Oh, okay, let's go. Follow. Do you want to take him round?
Alright, fair enough. Right, into turn 1. Takes it very nicely. Then coming up through the S's. Running it in power mode 1, which is interesting. There you can see very nice and stable through the S section is exactly what you need to do. Carry the speed through turn 6, but it all tightens up on here, and you're going to go over the crest of the hill. He does now. Saving a lot of ERS. Now he puts it to overtake into this hairpin. Got to get the turning in perfectly, which he does.
Nice.
Then up through the gears, up through the speed, opening up DRS. That sunlight right in front of you, but you've got to get that braking point perfectly for this next hairpin, which he does. Also back into mode 1. Very good so far. You're going to be very patient with these next 2 corners, because if you throw it too much, then the car will throw back at you again. This car. And then turn, I don't remember what turn this is, but it's triple apex right hander. Carry the speed through, and you've got to shut the car into the penultimate corner, which he does. Hold the line, keep it clean. Into the last corner, second gear. So it's a very good lap. 33.2.
Yes, very nice there from Tim and I. Cracking lap. Very good lap there from Tim and Ike. So, who else we got out on track at the moment? RSF1 Albon. He is on an out lap in the Mercedes.
Got a Ferrari in front of him. Cameron. Gave him a little bit of slipstream on the back straight, but through here, he got all the dirty air.
Yeah. And J-Lock was out in the Toro Rosso. So cut-off time, what do you reckon, guys? I'm going to say mid-34s. I think the drivers are capable of mid-34s.
I'd say 34.3. I think cut-off point.
34.3.
I think if you can get into the 33s, even a high 33, I think you're safe.
Okay, so anyone out there on the stream as well, what do you think? Be good to see what the stream's thoughts. And also, guys, any idea on what the weather is for the race? Be interesting.
Well, tell us.
Just don't listen to anything what
both in the back
says.
straight. No. Untrustworthy. Timmer. Whoa, Timmer. Late on the brakes through those couple of corners. Oh yeah, he's backed out of it. He's letting Gouda through, which is good. He understands that he's not on a quick lap himself, so.
Yeah.
Jonah's not very happy about. I didn't mean it. You know I didn't. But here comes Guna, one of the, I think, pace setters for tonight. He's going to shut, yeah, 32.3.
Whoa, 32.3.
Very nice.
Right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Verstappen. Oh dear. Well, the weather for the race. Start of the race there'll be snow, and then midway through it's an ice rink, and then the end is a lake. That's brilliant.
Oh, Timmer's retired. I didn't see Timmer retiring from the session there. So drivers are now starting to retire from the session.
Yeah, he entered the pits at about 3 minutes 20. I think he had time to get back out again.
Yeah.
Elham's
Maybe
got the
he's just going for
start of that.
strategy. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on board with the banana skin now as he comes up to turn 1, up the hill, hard on the brakes, and cuts that apex beautifully there. Keep it nice off that apex, and then to turn 2, the S section now, turn 2, turn 3. Carry as much speed as you dare through this section, because the more speed you carry, the more time, but watch out. Take one step over that apex and your lap will be invalidated. Up the hill, 4th gear now as you climb around. Watch out, it gets very tight round here. Up to the crest of the hill. Nice and wide exit there. Didn't go too wide though. Kink of turn 10. Hard on your brakes at the 50 metre board for turn 11. Executed well there from Elham. Hard on your power. Up through your gears now. Open your DRS. Down the straight. Mile long straight, guys. 203, 4, 5, 6 miles an hour. 100 brakes for turn 12. Keep it in tidy, and then out comes to the most patient, the most patient needed corners of the track. Very executed, well done there, and the purple sector too. And then it's now turns 15, 16. So 16 now coming up. Triple right hand at apex. 17, 18. Very well held there. Drag the car out wide, cut it in for turn 19. Beautiful exit there from Elham, and then into turn 20. Stay off the apex, you'll lose time. Open your ERS, DRS again, and across the line. 133.2.
Puts him safe for now. Jay Locker and Kabuki are both out of it. They're in the pits and done. Button is 4/10 up, coming into the last sector.
And Cosmic Cameron now at the moment as well, and the other Ferrari sitting in 9th place on an outlap on another on a fresh set of softs. Going, yes, he will make it time across the line to set a lap.
Here comes Button, penultimate corner. Got to get into the 33s, and if he can keep that time he got from the middle sector, he should be all right. And he goes 8.36.
So RSF1 Album is in danger now. But if he goes faster than Cosmic Cameron, he's going to knock Cosmic Cameron out. So this is a proper Ferrari versus Mercedes qualifying session. Who's going to get through to Q3?
If they both go a few tenths faster, they'll knock out Zombie Head, who's already retired and is currently 9th. Albon purple first sector.
Absolutely. If you follow Albon, I'm going to follow our Cosmic Cameron in the Ferrari.
Just about held it together, Albon in the S's.
Nice. That's executed well there from Cosmic Cameron at turn 11. Comes through now, hard on the brakes on the second, 206 miles an hour, execute turn 12. Nicely done there from the Ferrari, good rotation.
Albon's lost his time. He's 2 tenths down middle sector and he's gone wide at the next corner, so he's under pressure.
Ooh. Cameron now's coming through the triple right-hander. Nice tidy line there.
Albon's done. Goes all up to Cameron. And no, not enough.
Cameron's
But he's
through though.
So Cameron through,
So
Albon out.
That is Q2 over and done with, guys. So Albon, Locker, Kabuki, and Timmer out at Q2.
Oh. I didn't see is J Locker reserve now? Because I didn't see him in the championship table when I looked at it earlier.
I believe so. I think he's reserve, and yeah, I don't know off the top of my head.
Fair enough. Yeah, but blimey, if Guna can hit that lap again, he's sure on for pole position. Unless somebody else has anything left.
Have they got any hidden pace in there? Who knows? Sandbags might be dropping off right now for Q3.
Oh, God, if anybody's still got sandbags on him, I'll be very surprised.
Okay, guys, so that is your qualifying 2. So as I repeat again, so RSF1 Albon and Mercedes out in Q2. So is J Lock in the Toro Rosso, Kabuki in the Racing Point, and Timmer in the other Toro Rosso. So both Toro Rossos out at Q2. Both Renaults are through. Very interesting Q3. There's only one team that's got both of their cars through into Q3.
Do you want to have a quick word with Locker?
You can do if you want to get him in.
See if he does. I mean, not everybody joins the party whenever we do this, but...
Some people just don't want to talk sometimes, like I know when I'm
shy.
getting the invite when I've gone out. It's not, yeah, some people are shy, but there's also people like me out there. It's like, no, don't want to talk. Not happy.
I remember a time, what was it? I was having a horrible time in qualifying, I think around France, Austria kind of time, around those tracks. And I was being eliminated like Q1 and Q2, and an Element would always invite me. Obviously, he's commentating in Q2. No, Q2, not F2.
F2.
Not Q2. Thank you. J Lucky doesn't have a mic. Okay. No worries. Yeah, he would always invite me, week after week after week after week, and I was just like, pick someone else. Why is it always me?
Okay, so Military Virus is now coming out in the Williams. First one out on track. Nice clean track.
It's the benefit of being in the Williams team, because they're the nearest to the exit.
Yep.
Which also pains me a little bit to say that, because currently the slowest team on the grid.
Who knows with this season's car? It looks pretty good in testing what we did see of it.
This season in real life, when they get racing, if they get racing, whenever that will be, whatever races we do, it's going to be so weird. Apparently there's going to be a double header at Silverstone.
Yes, there is rumours obviously of the double header at Silverstone. I think a lot of tracks going to be end up performing more than one race there. Obviously, as the year goes by, certain areas of the country cannot. Well, it's not just not suitable conditions for their seasons. So,
I reckon in some ways it'd be a good season
in January.
I reckon it'd be a good season though, because people haven't tested really. So they've got to go with what they've got. Shortened calendar, so less points available. Could be pretty good one actually. Could be anyone's.
Yeah.
Well, not anyone's, but you know.
Oh, let's face it. Come on, we basically know
Mercedes,
it's sealed. Yeah.
Hamilton. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Virus, potential pole sitter, maybe.
Yes. Yeah. He does have a good qualifying pace. First one set up the hill now as we come into turn 1. Nicely executed there by the Williams. And also, what I don't get about the Williams bundle is they're the only team now to still have their onboard screen onto the chassis of the car.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't
everyone else has got it on the steering wheel now.
I wonder if that's going to be the same on the next game as well. Is it the same on the 2020?
In real life, they're the only team that's still got their dash there.
Yeah,
it's cheaper from Timmer.
Well,
Yeah, because they don't have to put all the cheaper to produce, because obviously if you put it in the steering wheel, you have to put all the wiring through like the steering column.
Oh. That makes me even more sad. Me being a Williams fan. No, partially Ferrari, but... Right, here we go for Virus. I think if he needs to... If he wishes to be on pole, maybe the front row, I think he needs to get in the 32s. The final two corners. 32, looks a 32. Oh, 33-0.
33-0.
Oh, so close to a 32. It's still a good lap though.
Ooh, I can smell pizza.
Fair enough. Tim and Ike next across. 32-8.
Yes, very nice there. Military, so Fishsticks is a 33-0. Military Virus is a 33-0 as well.
32-5.
Odd Guna, 32-5. Kazi Babe, 32-6. What's Button gonna do? 33-4. Cosmic Cameron as well, 34-1. So RSF1 are going to produce as he comes around now in the McLaren. I love the McLaren. That was my car last year.
Yeah, Eagles very close to Guna's time. He's a 10th up middle sector, but 2 tenths down first sector, so he's right on par with it. He's right on par with Kazi as well. So this will be close.
32-6.
33 thousandths slower than Kazi, his championship rival. Oh. And that is 3 and a bit tenths covering second to 6th. 4 tenths covering first to 6th.
I think Kazi Bay's putting another lap on.
3 tenths down middle sector.
Yeah.
Be surprised if he finishes it. Yeah, he's in.
Yeah. So I think all the field are now coming in.
Just check sector times 24.9. Yeah, 2 people in the 24.9s, Guna and Fishsticks, in the first sector. Middle sector, top 3 are pretty much similar, but Guna has a 10th. And in the final sector, they're pretty much equal as well, although Eagle got a purple or fastest last sector than 2 above him.
Oh! What happened to that Red Bull? I didn't quite catch that.
I don't know. I saw that and I was trying to see who it was.
Zombie Head is the only Red Bull in.
He's got damage on his front wing, so he must have... I know what he's done. He's gone into the pits.
Has he gone and binned it into the pits?
Yes.
Oh dear.
And is it just me, Raikkonen, or the clouds come over really quickly? It's all of a sudden really
overcast.
You say overcast, I say overcast.
Overcast.
Yeah, where those clouds come from? That looks very ominous. Those are the same clouds as F4. I'm cloud watching, but that normally says rain is on the way. That's the one thing with this game I've liked.
What, the interchange of weather conditions?
Well, the fact that rain's on his way is because you can see clouds up in the sky. I don't think that was the case like the last few games. Like it suddenly happened.
Right. Be interesting. But if the clouds are over, it does mean track temperature is going to come down.
Mhm.
So is that going to affect the performance of the soft tyre?
Potentially, they might not be able to hit the laps they just did.
Yeah. So you can see Kazi Babe's got out early because he might have spotted it, and so he wants to get out there whilst the track is like the highest temperature that it can possibly be at. It'd be interesting to see as well if in the next game as well, if they enable an area for us to find out what the track temperature actually is.
Mhm. I thought it said
air
that.
temperature.
Oh. I thought it said track temperature in the garage, but right. If you keep an eye on.
No, I'm on about for the streaming.
Yeah, it might do. Hellham is. Yeah, he's done for the day. He doesn't think he can improve from a 33.2 to P7 at the moment.
Okay.
Right, keep an eye on Kazi or keep an eye on Guna.
Okay. Well, we're following Kazi Babe now as he comes through the S's. Nicely tidy line there. Didn't look like he lost too much speed, but he has got a Red Bull in front of him coming up now. Will the Red Bull jump out of his way? Let's hope so. Don't want to get too held up because this could cost him dearly. Or he might be able to get a little bit of a cheeky slipstream as he comes up the back straight, because he may have timed it right. The Red Bull's got well out of the way there.
Guna behind has matched his first sector. Very good so far. His first gear in a lot of time. He's getting that extra rotation, as Tyrrell Limitless would say.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Oh. I've got the glitch where it's not showing me his delta, so I can't actually tell if Kazi Babe's gone any quicker or not. It's just currently saying.
Let me check a race director. Yeah, personal best. First and second sector. But Guna's going quicker as well. They're pretty much matching. And Kazi improves slightly, but doesn't displace Guna.
Guna's one
Guna's on a slight improvement. Here we go.
32.2. 3.5 temps up. Nice lap.
Raise the bar. I think he's matched his Q2 time as well.
RSF1 Eagle now. Has he got an answer? And the McLaren now come around the triple right-hander on their outlap. Let's ride on board with the McLaren. Such a beautiful car. Let's go around the last corner now to start the first flying lap. Not first, second flying lap. DRS open. That was a faster sector 3 on the outlap there from Eagle. So he means business as he comes up the hill now for turn 1. Into the corner. Nicely done there. A little bit of screeching from the tyres, but don't worry, they can take the pain. Through the S's now. Beautifully done there. Up the hill now. Kept it nice and tidy through there. Down the hill now, up to turn 11, or down to turn 11. Hard on the brakes just before the 50-metre board. Executes that hairpin, lovely. Good rotation from the car there to get back on the power. Up to the mile-long straight. DRS wide open. Approaching speeds of 205 miles an hour by the time you get to turn 12. Oh, got a little bit wide there. Hopefully he's not lost too much time.
Timonite's about to improve. Timonite's going to go ahead of both Eagle and Kazi. 22.4. So it's up to Eagle now.
Oh, Eagle's gone awfully wide. The sector 3 is not very good here from Eagle unless he makes absolute shed loads of time. Now coming through for turn 19. Nicely done, but gone a little bit wide, but doesn't lose speed. Oh, unlucky last corner invalidation.
Oh. Fish sticks is out of fuel. Zombie head is down in this time, I think.
And invalidated.
Second down, first sector. Yeah. So that's it. Well. Timberlake's done all that he can. It's what he needs to do for his championship, but crucially, by 600ths, not even a tenth, Kazi has out-qualified Eagle.
No way.
Williams,
oh dear,
very close to...
That's an interesting line there from the Red Bull going into the pits.
What, did you go straight over the curb or something?
Went into the pits, missed the pit entry and had to go back on track.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine, it's all done. Both the Williams, nothing to separate between them either. Both on
very,
a 33
very
flat.
close there.
Thinking both Williams could be potential thorns in the side of Eagle and Kazi. Obviously,
Yeah,
Eagle and Kazi will want to
together.
focus on Timberlake. Yeah, obviously they would want to focus on Timberlake. But I think those two Williams might get a good start button as well. And
there
Zombie.
we go, ladies and gentlemen. So pole position goes to Odd Gooner in the house with 132.228. Timberlake in second, 2.5 tenths slower in qualifying trim. Kazi Babe in third, 3 tenths, or just under 4 tenths slower in qualifying trim there. Eagle in fourth, Fish Sticks in fifth, Military Virus in sixth, RSF Button in seventh, 8th Zombie Head, 9th Elham 44L, and 10th Cosmic Camera 9. That is the top 10 Q3 Division 5 Circuit of Americas Grand Prix.
I have invited Guna, see whether he joins, but...
Oh, it's a nice dry race by the looks of it.
Sunny as
He's
well.
got very, very lucky. Okay, Brundle, excuse me, I do need to go to the gentleman's office, so I will be back in just a second.
Not a problem. Alright, so 14 drivers, a bit of a lower turnout, but I'm sure they'll provide the action. Who is going to get the start up the hill to turn 1? Who's people's predictions for the win? Or top 3 if you want to go a step further. Actually, it'll be 15 because Lauda joined midway through qualifying, so he'll be starting at the back, obviously. David Face, probably a one-stop. Judging by the earlier tiers this week. Softs to mediums, easy enough. Mediums to softs, if you want to go the other way around. Should be easy enough to do. Thing is, obviously, with the tiers before. Oh, Mr. Gunner is here. You want to tick the box, please, Gunner? On your pole position. First of all, congratulations on that pole position. Very good lap. A couple of tenths ahead of the field. So you must feel not 100% confident in this race, but you must have a good feeling going into this race. If you've got a mic and I'm going to reply.
I'm back.
Ah, I invited Guna,
Yeah.
and he joined the party. Asked him a question. You're back. You're back, and we hear you. You speak. You speak. Hello. Yeah, obviously you got big pressure behind you. You got three championship contenders, Timonik, Eagle, and Kazi right behind you. All want to go for that all win, all need that win. So they'll be snapping at you straight from turn one. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll let you
Getting your
get
prep for
back
next
to the
season.
grid now because Timonik
Yeah,
has
off you go.
readied up and away we go. Good luck in the race.
Thank you. Thank you, Guna.
Okay, guys, so with 10 seconds to go, or less than 10 seconds to go now, and we'll be on track with the rest of the field. 15 cars, so it's 15,000 horsepower, about to start the formation lap, where now, ladies and gentlemen, we will hand you over to RSF1 Brundles for Brundles formation lap.
Brundles formation. There's nothing special about it. I don't go whatever element does, whatever he calls that. There's not anything special in this, but hey, everybody on soft, so simple enough. So Lauda in 15th place in the Ferrari, late show to qualifying. We'll see what he can do from the back of the grid. Timmer in 14th in the Toro Rosso. Retired early in Q1 again. See where we can jump up through the field. Kabuki in the Racing Point is 13th, just behind Jay Locker in 12th in the Toro Rosso. Next up is Albon in the only Mercedes. I was going to say first Mercedes, only Mercedes. He's in 11th. Of course, all those on fresh tyres, I'll be keen to make some gains up. 10th place, Cosmic Cameron ahead in the Ferrari. 9th, Elham 44 in the Renault. And then to 8th, Zombie Head in the Red Bull. Interesting lines in the pit lane. He's going to get that right for the race. P7, RSF1 Button in the Alfa Romeo. And then the two Williams, very close to one another in qualifying. Hopefully they keep themselves apart in the race, but Military Virus 6th with Fish Sticks 5th. Then P4, Mr. Eagle in the McLaren, the first of the championship contenders. He's got to beat Kazi Babe in this race, I feel, to realistically stand a chance. At the very least, he must score a very decent amount of points in a starting P4. And then we've got championship leader going into this. He cannot win tonight, but if he wins and his championship rivals are out of the points, then he has pretty much almost two hands on the trophy. And then the Meme King himself, Timonik in the Racing Point in second place. He's been gunning for the victory. But also Mr. Oguna, we heard of him do a little interview. 3 wins out of 5. Can he make it 4 wins out of 6? The man of form coming into the race in the Haas.
Well, we've just come around back to the grid now, ladies and gentlemen, and it does seem like the Ferrari of Cosmic Cameron and Mercedes Albon are sitting on the grid, so a little bit of argy-bargy going there on the formation lap, so they've been reset to grid, so they will be starting on cooler tyres than the rest of the field. So, as 15 cars now line up, we have got green flags waving to signal to the race director we can get the light sequence underway now. So, guys, 15,000 horsepower ready to maximum revs now. 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Now! And the Division 5 USA Grand Prix is away, and Odguna makes a great start, Timonik also, but there's the Williams there of, I can't see who it is quite quickly, it's Fish Sticks on 10-4, but oh, they've gone 4 wide and pushed out another Williams, but they all made it through, no contact. Odguna leading the pack through now, the S's, and Kazi Babe has made it up to second place, well, is it still in second place, Timonik in third place, Military Virus though is up to 4th in the Williams. Zombie Head in the Red Bull has managed to make up positions to P5, I do believe. Let me just check the position change. Yes, made up 3 positions. However, the losers of the start is Fish Sticks,
Eagle.
down by 1 place, and Eagle has dropped 3 places, down in 7th place. But he could be just biding time. Let the field fight out what the rest of the pack are doing. So Odd Gooner already a second ahead of the field as they go charging up that mile-long straight. So he could be safe there from anyone from DRS. Remember, got 2 laps from no DRS. Elham's made up position into 8th position. Albon's also made up 2 positions into 9th, and Lockett into 10th. Cosmic Cameron in the Ferrari. I tell you what, Button is the biggest loser of the start. He's down to 12th place. He's lost 5 positions, Brundle.
Yeah, relatively good start at the back. I did see a bit of front wing bounce off as they went onto the back straight. I can't see who it's on, but relatively clean first lap. But what a catastrophic start for Eagle. That's not what he wants.
No, so something obviously went wrong there. Did anti-stall activate? Did they wheel spin the wheels up too much? Who knows? Oh, got Tim and Ike military virus. Jocelyn for 3rd position here.
Right up on the inside in the turn 1. Zombie Head even looking at Tim and Ike as well. Oh, Tim and Ike noticed.
Tim and Ike's gone wide.
Oh, that was a big lunge from Zombie Head, and Tim and Ike, being the gentleman racer of the years, let him have it.
Yeah.
And scared out the apex.
Okay, so Rose 99 XL out there. Something of comment. If you name the driver, please.
Eagle. And Tim has had a spin. Eagle had a massive slide out of the corner. Oh.
Go on.
He got a massive slide at the top of the hill. He's really struggling, and he got tapped by Williams and Fish Sticks, who's got damage. It's 3 wide in the back straight as well. His midfield's going crazy.
Wow. All going well at the moment. RSF1 Eagle is being hunted down by RSF1 Album. Oh, they've made slight contact there, but no harm, no foul by the looks of it. Midfield is absolutely tooth and nail, battle and tongs, fighting for it. RSF1 Albon there, extending the track limits, 3-second time penalty.
Doing this absolutely flying up at the front.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, DRS is now enabled. This is where now Will Eagle. What a move from Eagle there up turn 1 on Elham. But he's gone wide.
Oh, brakes.
Elham gets it back through the switchback.
Under pressure from Albon. Oh. But Kazi's got a couple of cars in between him and Tim and Ike. And Eagle, even worse, is in the middle of this midfield war back here.
Yeah,
he wants to get hold of it and he can't. Albon, Lockhart climbing all over the back of him.
Ooh, contact!
Albon's going to have a run.
Yeah. Who's got the best straight line speed?
4 as well. Tim and Ike on the inside of Zombie.
Oh, pushing him wide, 3 wide!
Oh. I've seen that on the stream. What is... I'm keeping an eye on Tim and Ike is running side by side with Zombie. Cannot make it stick though. Battles all over the shot, Raikkonen. Good stuff so far.
Yeah, it's great stuff from the Division 5 here. Battles absolutely fair, obviously, apart from the top 2. Old Gunu is pulling away from Kazi Babe. 3-second lead already within 4 laps of the race. Okay, so.
Eagle, another lunge on Albon into turn 1. Makes it stick. Locker's trying to go through as well.
Yeah,
I think Eagle will be like...
Locker tried to take opportunity there.
I think Eagle's like, I just want to get into a rhythm, and he can't, and he's just cut
Oh,
corner.
3-second time penalty for Eagle there. Again, guys, this is the track that's going to mean if you have a clean race through this track, you can make up positions because the track limits on this circuit are ridiculous.
Emma is not having a good time. He's just spun at the last corner. He's got damage on his front wing as well.
Oh, unlucky Timmer. I don't know if Timmer's trying no traction or anything like that, so hence why they're massively off the pace.
Zombie head's got to run. Not zombie head. Timber Knight's got to run on zombie head. Other way around. Timber Knight, big lunge.
Oh, went a bit too deep. Went a bit too deep down to turn 12, hence why that zombie head was able to get the overspeed back on out the exit of the corner.
Yeah, these two are dropping away from the top three at the moment. So I feel Timber Knight is quicker than zombie head, but he's got to get a move.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
done. Will he make the move now as they come up now, Tom, on start finish straight? Opens up his DRS, and Zombie Head hasn't got the DRS on him, so will he make the lunge up to turn 1, or will he bide his time and wait for that mile long straight? Yes, he does. Timberlake is being patient. Follow him through the S's and get him on the second DRS zone where you've got the chance to get more speed to come through. Oh, he's gone a bit sideways through the S's there and lost some time.
Midfield train still line astern. It's all starting from Elham in 6th and it goes all the way down to Kabuki in 12th, or even Button in 13th.
Albon's got ahead again of our Eagle, so Eagle's going to be kicking himself.
Yeah, you got Kazi in 2nd, Timber Knight 5th, and Eagle 8th at the moment. And it could be worse because Locker's on. Timber Knight again, he's on the inside.
Will he make it stick? Zombie Head gets going side by side into turn 12 and turn 13. Tim is retired from the session.
Yeah, it's in the pits, yeah.
Yeah, in the pits.
I like Timber Knight as a racer. I think Rebster pointed it out even last week. He's a gentleman racer. He wants to make the move as clean as you can, and I admire him for it.
Yeah. But sometimes in F1, the gentleman racer doesn't always cop off well. Sometimes you do need to get your elbows out a little bit.
I'm trying to word it right, yeah.
Yeah, I knew what angle you were approaching there. I'm not saying it's not a bad thing. Gentleman racing all the way, absolutely, fully support it. But other racers are not so gentleman. Like a miniature virus there with 3 seconds. Oh, look at this helicopter shot we've got of Tim and Ike and J-Lock at the moment, Brundle.
I don't get that. I didn't get that at all. I didn't get that view anyway.
Do you not?
No, you get it's like random between the 2 spectators if you got more than one.
Yes. So look, see if you got it on the stream.
Oh, Locker's got past Eagle. This is... Oh, Eagle's lunging back up the inside
Tim and
again.
Ike's got a run on Zombie Head though as they come up to the start onto the mile long straight. He's got a DRS right over and he blasts past the Red Bull in that forcing and racing point. I keep calling it a forcing.
Free wide, Eagle. Don't.
Oh, but
Eagle tried to thread the needle. Oh.
Jay Locker's the winner out of this one. Oh,
Eagle, no, he's trying to go for the gap. It was always going to close. He's lost. No, you can tell the frustration. See, I've got a helicopter view now, and you don't. We've swapped.
Yeah. So Eagle there, down in 10th position. This race is not going well for him at all.
Albon's in. Is that an
Eagle's in
from Albon? Oh, 10-second time, but that's a harsh one.
Yeah.
I know what he's done. He's cut the inside
corner, cut the pit lane early, try to get the undercut on everyone. So, what are they going to go on to the mediums? Now, mediums will take you to the end of the race, but Eagle's obviously being held up there whilst he lets the car go by. Oh, interesting.
Timber Knight time penalty.
Okay, so... Oh! Bit of contact there between Cosmic Cameron and Eagle as they exit the pits. Right, let's see how our man of the hour is doing, Odd Gooner. So he's 4.7 seconds ahead of the field now.
Inside of Kazi. Sorry. On the hairpin, he's side by side with Kazi, Timonite, and Zombie as well.
Oh, nice. Can Timonite make it stick this time? Can Timonite finally get ahead of Zombie Head? Oh, they're all over. Will he get the switch back?
Come on.
Oh, contact.
Zombie Head. Oh, there was a little bit of a... Oh.
Move out of my way there.
Come on, Timonite. Run the outside. Run the outside. Come on, swoop it. Oh. Oh, he's in. Right, undercut. There we go.
For the undercut. Can't do it on track, do it in the pits. Right, okay. What's going to win in this battle? Overcut or undercut? I know the undercut is very powerful on this track.
Virus got past Kazi meantime. A second to see if he can chase down Gooner, who's got a 5-second gap already up front.
But look at Kazi Babe's ERS. He could respond back to Virus.
Eagle's in the pits. Eagle's not even completed the lap on the mediums and he's back in.
No way.
Don't retire. Don't retire, please. No. I don't think he is.
Going on to the hards.
And that damage, no, so...
Okay.
In a race where he needed to win, ideally, it's not working out for him, is it?
No, so he's going to out on the hards and 23 seconds behind the next place driver, RSF1 Button, who stopped the mediums.
Needs a safety car, I feel.
Oh yes, hang on. He's a minute and 3 behind the leader as well. So yeah,
yellow flag set the 2. Albon's off. Albon's off the run the wrong way.
Just saw that.
Spun it. Oh, and you made contact with somebody, or? Thomas wants gap to leader, please.
I've already just put that up.
Kazi's in.
Yeah, Kazi's in the pits.
He asks, you ask that every stream, Thomas. Every single stream is like gap to leader.
Some people like to know the gap to the leader, don't they? So there's Odd Gooner there. So can Military Virus start closing in on him? So pit stops. It's gonna be to Arndt's play. Oh, got a bit of action going on there between Lauder. Very nice. And Kazi Babe. Timonite as well on Zombie Head. That battle between Timonite and Zombie Head. Timonite has come.
Worked. Undercut has worked for Timonite. He's on hards though.
Yeah, Timonite's on hards and Zombie Head's on mediums. Interesting.
Hard tyres?
Albon's out.
He's in the
retired
pits.
In the pits.
In the pits. I thought it was a safety car. Potentially. Locker's got a run on Ham on the back straight.
Makes a move. Oh.
That's why you always ask. Engineering. Always for engineering purposes.
No problem, but look at this battle between Elham and the J-Locker for the final podium position potentially. Again, could this... people let their strategy play the game here, so who's going to blink first? Who is going to box between Elham and J-Locker? Will the Toro Rosso decide, right, box, into the pits? But no, it's Elham that blinks, so J-Locker is going to go for the overcut to see if it's successful for him. Is his tyres in a good enough condition to put out an astounding lap on 9 lap hold softs? J-Locker takes the initial lead at the moment, so the net leader has pitted, comes back out in second.
And Kazi's got past Virus.
Nice.
Kazi and Virus are still locked together.
Coming through the S's now, not much difference in their tyres. Zombiehead's just got a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits, I'm assuming, but multiple warnings according to the race director. 10 laps in, let's have a recap of the field. So at the moment, you have got Jay Locker in the lead in the Toro Rosso, but looks like Odgoon is making no exceptions. He is charging through to take back the lead. So that puts Jay Locker back into second position now on his 9-lap multisource. Fishstick's currently in third position in the Williams. Again, they still have to pit. Kazi Babe is in net second now. He's just overtaken Kabuki there on his medium tyres. Kabuki in fifth also needs to box as well, and goes. You just see as you see past goes Virus as well. So Virus is making no exceptions here, not sitting behind anyone. Tim and Ike in the Racing Point on 2-lap old hard as well, so he potentially is ahead of his teammate by quite a margin. Zombiehead's already pitted as well. It's currently 2 seconds battling with Tim and Ike. Zombiehead is on the faster tyres, so it shouldn't be too long now before Zombiehead is able to get past Tim and Ike, but the hards will last a lot longer. We're there towards the end of the race, and whoa, it makes a move there on Tim and Ike. Easy work there at turn 1. Okay. So, only one left out to pit at the moment out of the top runners is RSF1, who's currently done 10 laps on their softs in the Ferraris. So, them softs must be screaming at him, Brundle. Say, box, 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 I can't do any more.
In, and all that.
Yeah.
They are fresh tyres. He started at the back, so he's just trying to extend it as long as he can, but...
Yeah.
I'm curious about Tim and Ike on hards, though.
Yeah.
Very curious about him, because... I don't know. Obviously, we've seen it before, as Elham's going to run a Cameron. Or 7. Cameron defending right up on the inside, though. But Elham's going to breeze around the outside. Cameron going to get him back on the braking, as there's Kabuki, I think, has spun it as Cameron. Still side by side. Giving each other the room. This is good racing so far. Cameron's going to have the inside light wall back across. Giving a little...
Bang wheels.
Oh, he's not giving him any room on the outside, but Elham's having none of it. And but Cameron back around the outside again. Oof.
Nice little battle here. Absolutely hammering and tongs at it there between Cosmic Cameron and Elham. They're not giving no quarter to anyone, are they?
Ham's going to have a lunge up on the inside. Cameron defending.
He's going defensive.
Right up in the apex. Elham again trying to sweep on the inside. Cameron trying to give him room. Cuts the corner and gets a penalty for his troubles.
Yep. So Cosmic Cameron has lost position to Elham, and oh, whoa, that's an interesting line there through the S's.
Missed that. Stupid camera angle. It's another midfield train. You've got Locker on the back of Button as well. Locker's got a good run out the S's.
Oh, nice lunge up there. And gets the DRS for good measure to pull away. But Button's going to try and get the slipstream, try and do it out on braking. No. Locker has made that position stick.
Yeah, agree with Shane. Great battling so far in SF5. Maybe you're 13 of them at the moment, but they're still riding a good show.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it was a great driving we've seen all day today so far from the Division 5. Back, nice, clean battles. Track limits like all the divisions at the moment. All the divisions at the moment. The USA track limits are just absolutely preposterous at times.
Why did you sound really posh there? Oh, preposterous.
Ooh, I'm absolutely flabbergasted at this.
Oh God, now you're taking this further. Goodness me. Wow.
Okay, drive. Remember, guys. Also, I want you to keep the stream out there, fans. Welcome to Racing Series. If you do not race in this series, if you do fancy a take at it, sign-ups will soon be starting for season 3. Racing Series for F1.com. I think that's off the top of my head. For our website to start signing up for season 3. With the new game F1 2020. If you are getting it, get onto the website, get signed up, get in. You can have so much fun and join this massive, great community that is RSF1. I started last season in season 1 part as just as a driver, and
Button. Sorry.
Yep.
Lunge. Unlocker. Done it.
Made it work. I started at the bottom of the ranks, Racing Series F1.com. Thank you very much there, RSF1 staff, for putting the link in there. I started as a driver and I worked my way up. I am now a committee member. So that's how much I love this league. That's how much this community has made me love this whole series of the way it is. We support each other through rough times, hard times, and I must admit, if it wasn't for this community of RSF1 through this COVID-19 lockdown, I don't know if I'd have coped well as I have done, because all my friends that I've made through RSF1, every single night we've been there and we just have a chat. Sometimes it's just we sit down in the parties, have a chill night. It's absolutely fantastic, the community and the love that we've got in this whole league.
Yep. That's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's all
Absolutely. About. People having a good time.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're here because we don't want to be on 5-lap sprint lobbies that turn into demo derbies. Basically.
Pepper, yes you do.
Oh, Button!
Oh!
Button spun it! I don't know whether he got tapped from Locker. I was on his TV pod and I don't know whether... Either way, he's dropped to behind fish sticks. He's still in the points, just...
Yeah, just in 10th position there.
And now there's no battles.
So the field has now spread out.
You've ruined it, Button. You ruined it with that spin.
Yeah,
there were battles
and just unfortunate.
Yeah, I that's not what I meant. I know.
But this gives people the chance now to pull in some lap records, or best laps, because clean air, better running. Look at this. Odd goodness, 6 seconds ahead of Kazi Babe.
Been in full control of the whole race, really.
Absolutely.
I mean, I even go to his to the fastest laps, and he's the only one in the 36s. Actually, no, he's a 10th ahead of fish sticks. But before they pitted, his fastest lap was like miles ahead. He's been in complete control the whole race. Just got the lead, boom.
Okay, so we might have a little bit of a battle brewing up now between Lauda and Button. So it's the Alfa Romeo Ferrari versus the Ferrari.
The proper Ferrari. 18 Ferrari. Eagle's gone. Eagle's out of it.
Oh.
He's retired.
In the pits?
Wow. Yeah, in the pits. Yeah, he's gone. He's had enough.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a turnout for the events.
Is it for him now? He doesn't normally do that. I can imagine he's not very happy at all.
Ooh. Wonder what happened there. Anyway, moving on. So RSF1 Lauda is not really putting much gains on Button at the moment. Obviously the DRS is having him a bit there as they come now up to turn 12 and he pulls a gap within 0.6 of a second now.
Let me just bring up the championship table for a second. See what this means at the moment. I know Kazi couldn't take the championship, regardless of what happened, but I just need to check what it is right now. Locker's coming up to the back of Cameron. There's a battle going on there as well.
Yeah. So it looks like both Ferraris are engaged in battling, one on defensive, one on attack. So Jay Locker is closing in on the Ferrari of Cosmic Cameron, who's Jay Locker's got the fresher tyres by 4 laps, so he's definitely got a tyre advantage there over the Ferrari as they come through the SS. Beautiful helicopter shot there, as you can just watch the Honda. Toro Rosso Honda close in on that Ferrari now as they come down turn 12. So Jay Locker will have the DRS, so it will give him a massive advantage up this long straight here, obviously reducing the amount of drag. But will he make the lunge into turn 12? No.
Oh, he was thinking about it.
Yeah, he had a look to say, oh look Ferrari, I am right here, make your stance, I will go the opposite way, but thinks better of it and pulls back a little bit. And oh, Cosmic Cameron goes very wide there, and it brings Jay Locker right up to the gearbox of that Ferrari. That Ferrari of Cosmic Cameron's very loose at the back end.
Certainly is.
Getting all loosey-goosey on him.
All Locker's all over the gearbox, surely into turn 1 he's going to go for a lunge, but Cameron, we've seen how defensive he can be against Elham. But Locker didn't get a good exit.
No.
Can he take Cameron by surprise?
No, he's going to sit behind and be patient as they come through the S's. But this ain't good for Jay Locker, because the turbulent air of that Ferrari is going to seriously affect his performance through the S's.
Just going to check penalties for a second.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious. Got one. Oof. A lot of people got quite a few at the moment.
Oh, that's not good for their rate. For if they're any of the top five or top 3 have got any more than 7 seconds, and then it's not really good. And now, as we're riding on board now with Jay Locker, he's not following the slipstream of Cosmic Cameron to pull in on him. He's harvesting.
Biding his time. Biding his time, I think. Of it.
Ooh,
A bit of contact going on.
Bit of a wobble there from Jay Locker as well. This is the closest battle, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone else seems to be well spread out.
Again, Locker didn't get the good exit.
No.
Out of that last corner. It seems to be troubling. Is he going to go for a lunge this time? No, again. As it currently stands,
yeah.
Right, and in terms of the championship now.
Cosmic Cameron has something under. Cosmic Cameron hasn't had a very good entry point to the S's there, and it's made Jay Locker come right behind them. So you might get a better run as they now come through up the crest of the hill now, as they come down now through turn 10 up to turn 11's hairpin. It depends now if Jay Locker gets a decent exit out of turn 11. Oh, it makes a move on the inside and gets the DRS. Oh, he's going to make the move. He's going to open up his DRS to get the lunge on him.
Oh.
Cosmic Cameron takes the inside line, but Jay Locker's on the outside with the DRS.
Nicely done.
Nicely done there from Jay Locker.
Cameron's going to go back at him.
On the inside.
Oh, no. Contact. Oh,
there's a Williams and fish sticks getting involved as well.
No, I saw that. I was on board of fish sticks the entirety of that time. He just saw a gap, went for it. No. Was going to close.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for fish sticks getting involved in the situation. So
Saw the gap and he fought.
Yeah, but then that's racing for you. Open a gap,
you're
going to go for it. Unfortunately, the gap closed. As a famous man once said, if you don't go for a gap, You are no longer
No
a
longer a
racing
racing driver. Yeah. Well, right, Kazi didn't have any penalties until the one he just got, but he's still going to keep that second. Guna has two penalties at the moment, but Kazi's not within 3 seconds. In fact, the gap is just extending every time I see it.
Yep.
Virus has 3 penalties, Zombie Head has 2 penalties, Timberlake has 2 penalties as well. The only one clean at the top 7 is Locker, actually. It hasn't got a single penalty at all.
Ooh, so... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 9 laps left of this race. I need you to start putting out your calls out there for Driver of the Day. Who do you think deserves the title of Driver of the Day today? My shout is going to be Odguna. Complete control.
Yeah.
What about you, Brundle? What name are you going to chuck out there?
I'm thinking Locker because it's a combination of things. He's done... Oh, Timberlake. That's potentially dangerous if you get another penalty. That's now 3 he's on. Which means he will lose 5th to Ham if he's not too careful.
Falcon, be serious.
What?
Puts Albon for Driver of the Day.
Well, Falcon is a Mercedes driver, so...
But Albon has retired.
Yeah, I know. Again, you sound posh with that. Albon has retired, so... No, impossible.
Yeah.
I was going to say J Locker with a combination of he's gained the most positions. It's not always about position gains, but he's also penalty free. And all the moves I've seen him do, they've been methodical, relatively clean, so... That's my shout. But again, yeah, definitely agree, Odguna. Been in complete control. He hasn't been troubled at all, really.
No. He's been in total control of this race as well. So I do believe he's on course for the Grand Slam as well, isn't he? He's got fastest lap. And let's have a look.
Yeah, he does.
Leader, fastest. Yeah, he's got fastest lap, pole position, and possibly a race victory. So that's a Grand Slam.
Championship at the moment, if everybody finishes where they are at, Mr. Raikkonen, Kazi will go into Brazil with a 30-point lead over Timberlake and a 40-point lead over Eagle.
Oof.
So
Eagle Eagle will have to do extremely well at Brazil.
Yeah, if my maths are correct, Kazi could then win the championship in Brazil if he gets, I think, a top 3. That's very quick maths, though. I might be wrong with that. But he'd have a very good chance in Brazil to take it.
Yeah, it looks like Locker now is pulling away from Cosmic Cameron now. So Cosmic Cameron was holding Locker up. So J Locker's pulled 3 seconds on Cosmic Cameron. Closest driver at the moment is Button and Fish Sticks, but it's just over a second and a half there between them two.
Right, I'll just go over penalties now. Run you on through them all.
Okay.
Guna's got 1.
Are these 1 3-second time penalties?
Yeah.
Right.
I'll say 3 seconds. Kazi is on 3 seconds plus 2 warnings. He's 1 more warning away.
Okay.
He's going to be careful. Virus has 9 seconds.
9 seconds. So he could lose his 3rd position to Zombie Head. How many Zombie Head got?
Zombie has 6.
Ooh.
Timberlake has 9 seconds as well. Elham has 6. So Elham will overtake Timberlake if he keeps within the 3 second. J Locker has just got a penalty. So them done. Cameron has Cameron. 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties for Cameron.
15 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah. Fish Sticks has got none. Fish Sticks is clean, and Button has got 3 seconds.
He's got 3 seconds. So he's got 3 3-second time penalties.
1 3 second.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Confusing. So at the moment,
Kabuki's
Tim
just
and
got
Ike.
another one to add to their tally if he's got any.
Oh god, I think he has like a fair few. I didn't check. 4. He's got 4.
Okay.
Cameron's winning with 5.
So, is Cameron close to joining the RSF1 Brundle Club?
Eventually. There are others in that club, it's not just me.
RSF1 Patel,
Yeah.
RSF1 Kachow.
Wait, I've never been disqualified in RSF1.
No, not in RSF1.
That was before.
Yeah, was that in AL?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So people get confused. I'm not in the club yet in RSF1.
But it was in Canada though, weren't it? Where Kachow got his.
Yeah.
So nice.
A
You
good
two
club
have
to be
something
in.
common.
Right, so Zombie Head, let me just double check on Zombie Head again. So Zombie Head is 2, Tim and Ike has 3. So yeah, at the moment Tim and Ike is going to lose 5th to Ham, unless he can find a little bit more pace.
Buttons closing
Or Ham
in
gets one
on
himself.
fish sticks. Oh,
Let me just
What we
check.
got?
That's for position, Button and Fish Sticks, because they're even on penalties as it stands.
Oh, lovely. So it's tip for
Oh,
tat.
Ham's got a penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Ham's got a penalty, so he's now equal with Tim and Ike.
So, okay, so that will make Tim and Ike a little bit feel more secure in that position.
Mm-hmm.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have got 5 laps left. The last 5 laps of the USA Grand Prix, and Button has just set a purple first sector. So he is now on the charge, half a second behind Fishsticks. Does he want to capitalise and get more than 1 point for the team of Alfa Romeo, who are currently the Constructors' Champion overall leaders? Opens up his DRS.
Isn't Haas second overall?
Haas, yes they are.
Yeah, and they got 25 in this race. Or 26 actually.
Yeah,
Laguna.
26 potential points. Just remember, it's not over yet.
Yeah, of course.
Anything can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does.
Didn't we say in F5 constructors, Haas and Renault were quite close?
Yes, very close. So,
Haas 26 points, and Renault 24 currently.
So, yeah, Haas will still remain in the lead of that championship.
Yeah, Button and Fish Sticks looks like to be the battle. I'm keeping an eye on Tim and Ike, Cam and Zombie as well.
I have reports as well that Fishsticks has wing damage, so this might be the reason why that Button is starting to close in on them.
Oh, he does, yeah. Front. Where's he got that? Must have made like contact with someone. Oh, was that when he spun? Because he spun earlier.
Yes, possible.
Oh, Cameron's now on 6.
Oh dear. He's got
Cameron,
21 seconds worth of penalties.
Cameron, I know you're in a Ferrari, same as me, but you're not doing it right. You're not cutting too many corners. Yeah, Button's gonna have a run, I think.
Absolutely.
Fish Test is struggling. Here we go, DRS. On board, surely he's going to go for a lunge here.
Look at this.
Yep.
Nice clean overtake there from RSF1 Button.
Fishstick's thought about it, but no.
Yeah, backed off. Battle for 4th, please. There is no battle for 4th.
And there's a second. There's a second between Tim and Knight and Zombie, and then Ham as well. Plus with the penalties, Zombie has got it already. Tim and Knight has to overtake and go by 3 seconds. But he is, if he can If you can pass Zombie Head either this lap or the next lap, and then keep pushing, because obviously he's on hard tyres, so he doesn't need to tyre conserve at all. And
Yeah,
these guys on the mediums, just starting to get to the end.
Yeah, so the crest, obviously the medium tyres are now starting to come to the end of the crest of their life and everything, but it depends on these guys' setups as well. They could be really kind to the tyres, and the mediums might be in a very, very healthy condition at the moment. But as you can see now, guys, Timberlake is really reeling in the Red Bull of Zombie Head. He's only half a second behind and sets the fastest Sector 2 in the race.
Hard tyres, really?
Yeah. Just gone purple in Sector 2.
Oh, big slide from Zombie. Those tyres are starting to get to the end of their life. He's really pushing to stay ahead of Timberlake.
Will Timberlake make a move up to turn 1 as they come up the hill? Will Zombie Head have to brake early to conserve his tyres even further, or has he got enough meat on him to really attack the corner? And again, through the S's, has he got enough life on his tyres to actually survive the hard pushing that he's putting his tyres through?
You can see the rear end of that Red Bull. He doesn't have as much confidence as, say, Timberlake does.
Look at the racing point. It just seems to be able to attack the corner so much better.
He's got it. Timberlake's got to make the move on this lap. Here he goes. And the outside. He can get a good exit short. Surely he can do it now.
He's got it. He's got it. He's right underneath the gearbox.
There was like a chasm of room on the left, Timberlake. You go on the little bit of room on the right, but he's made it work. Oh.
Nicely done there from Timberlake.
Right, now he's got to push. He's got to get a 3-second gap in.
Contact!
No. Oh. Oh. Timberlake trying to hold him. The Zombie's not letting him go. That's clear to see. Still going to lunge at last corner. No. This is bringing Elham into this. This could get...
He's going to have the DRS though. Zombie Head's going to have the DRS. Look at this. Zombie Head charges past the racing point. Elham's having a sniff there as two. They've gone 3 wide into turn 1 almost.
Oh, Timberlake. Oof. I was going to say,
Don't overtake at the S's. Don't overtake at the S's.
he's trying to overtake the S's. He's looking every which way. Elham's got like a front row seat of this. Elbows out right now. Timberlake again trying to go on the outside. Try and get a good exit.
Makes another lunge, gonna make another move, DRS open.
Inside this time. Elham, look at Elham behind.
Charges past, but Elham's gonna also put J Locker, so J Locker's got to defend.
Zombie Head.
Yeah, sorry, Zombie Head. That's because I'm used to seeing J Locker in the Red Bull.
Right, Zombie Head, don't do that lunge again this time. Yeah, there we go. On the last lap now, though.
Absolutely. So Odguna, 12 seconds ahead.
Gotta take your hat off to him. Ham's.
That's just going to take him right out of that battle now, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Zombie Head another lunge.
Oh, what a move.
Daniel Ricciardo lunge, turn 1.
Gets the switch back on him. Through turn 2, Zombie Head on the inside of turn 2.
On the absolute edge of ERS is Zombie Head. He desperately wants to try and stay ahead on track. We've got it on penalties at the moment, but
I think this is just for principle. I want to finish ahead. I don't want to take it on merit. Timoniak's pulling away.
Meanwhile, Gurney's got a few corners left. Oh! Elham! He's lunged at the head of Zombie Head. He's trying to... No.
That's it. The final corner now being taken by Odguna, who crosses the line in emphatic fashion. Takes the victory of the USA Grand Prix of RSF1 Division 5. Emphatic win there. Pole position, fastest lap, and the race victory. Kazi Babe there finishes second, Military Virus in third. Timoniak crosses the line in third, but Zombie Head but Zombie Head takes fourth position off him due to the penalties. Timoniak fifth, Elham in sixth position in the Renault, so a double points finish for the Renault team. Jay Locker now comes around the corner, the final corner in the Toro Rosso in seventh position. Good solid points there, and RSF1 Button and Cosmic Cameron also now, and also Fish Sticks there to round up the rest of the points. Button crosses the line in 8th, Cosmic Cameron 9th, Fish Sticks takes 9th off Cameron due to penalties, so Cameron scores the final point for Ferrari. So guys, driver of the day, my bet says Odguna. Complete control.
Yep, I'd agree. I'd also probably say Jay Locker as well, but yeah.
What do the fans say? What are the fans saying? Come on, guys. You're not very responsive today.
Lauder's going to come across 11th. Coasting across the line. I know he's allowed... Oh, he gets Kabuki anyway on penalties, but... There we are.
Yeah, I'd have to go. It is going to have to be Odguna, driver of the day. That is a fantastic race victory. Absolute control, domination, whatever you want to call it. Complete control. And it's a home win for the Haas team.
Yep, he said in his interview after he got pole position, he just wanted to lead every single lap. And of course, it's easy to say that, but to do it is another question. I don't think he led every single lap. I think he missed a lap.
Saying great win for F4. Okay.
It's the whole thing. Oh, he should be F4. Other than that, no.
Okay. Look at this though, Brundle. Every single race finisher had a penalty. No one was penalty free in Division 5.
No.
Okay, guys, so there is your standing. So Odguna takes the victory, Kazi Babe second, Military Virus third, fourth Zombie Head, fifth Timoniak, sixth Elham 44, seventh J Locker, eighth RSF1 Button, ninth Fish Sticks 957, 10th is Cosmic Cameron 9, 11th RSF1 Louder, Kabuki in 12th, and your non-finishers RSF1 Eagle, RSF1 Album, and Timmer 1911. Absolute fantastic race there from Division 5. And now as Brundle gets in our podium drivers for their post-race interview. That was an exciting race.
Was
Midfield battle was absolutely intense.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, short and grid, but not short in action. That's exactly what we want to see.
Absolutely. Okay. Do you want second? I'll take third and first.
Yeah. Yeah, by all means, go for it.
Who was third again? It was Kazi Babe. No, it was Virus. No, Kazi Babe was third. Okay. Kazi Babe, congratulations, third position in the Renault team there. Good solid points. How are you feeling after that race? That was an interesting race.
Fucking second.
Sorry?
Fucking second.
You're very, very quiet there. I can hardly hear you. Okay, so sorry, Virus. Then you came third in the Williams. Thanks, Brundle, for helping me out there.
Sorry, I was completely in Cloudland there.
Virus, congratulations on the third position for Williams there. Good, solid points for your team. How are you feeling after that race? You had some good battles there from what we saw.
Yeah, it was very tense. My second round back after a 2-week break. I wasn't expecting much going into it.
No?
I just tried my best. Nah, I have barely any experience on this track, so.
Well, it seems to paid off for you. Your strategy and everything worked well, and you hold a solid third position, so congratulations on that one. Next week, we are going to Brazil. How are you feeling about Brazil? Is Brazil a favourable track of yours, or do you hate it?
I wouldn't say I hate it, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it, so I'll just see what happens, really.
Well, suggestion is put in some solid practice for the track, because it's one of my favourites. It is a very fast, solid track as well, so put some practice in, get some hot laps in going, and I'm sure you'll absolutely not dominate it, maybe, but you'll have a good result.
We'll do try.
Okay, it's over to RSF1 Brundle.
Thank you very much. And Kazi Babe, in the Renault, P2 for yourself. Obviously, in this race in particular, Olguna seemed to be completely and utterly on it. He seemed untouchable. But for yourself, I don't think you'll be thinking about that, because obviously, championship-wise, you've taken a big step. I don't know if you realise how big of a step you've made in this. What with Eagle, unfortunately, having a race to forget, and Tim and I in fifth. But with this race, a good solid second place. Had to fight for it with Virus, but yeah, should be relatively happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, to be honest. It's a good point for the championship.
Yeah, and you definitely after that result, obviously provisionally, because there's stewards that may change the results around, etc. But obviously going into Brazil, you definitely will have a chance to seal the title potentially.
Yeah.
I guess you're not thinking of that at this stage. You're just going to drive.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, to be honest. Is just to keep performing well. And hopefully secure the championship.
Well, you're definitely performing very well at the moment, being very consistent this season so far. But good luck in Brazil. Well done in second place.
Alright, cheers.
Moving on to our race winner.
Okie dokie, Olguna. Grand Slam. Pole position, fastest lap, and race victory. How do you feel right now? Battling for the championship. So it was a pretty much uneventful race for you. So I just take it you were just keeping your head down, clean air, nice racing, and it was just plain sailing for you. You'd played the safe option. Has everyone included their audio?
Yep.
Because someone's very quiet. They can't hear him. I don't know what's going on there then, if you've included your audio into the party. Never mind. So yeah, it was nice plain sailing. So next week, Brazil. Thoughts? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Okay, right, that's it for us, ladies and gentlemen. We have been bringing you RSF1 Racing Series Division 5 race around America. Tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock for join RSF1 Junior and Guntastrophe, who will be commentating on the Division 3 race, the last of the week at America, and then next week on Sunday at 8 p.m. it will be the first race of the week at Brazil for Division 2. F5 is back next Wednesday at Brazil, so please remember to tune in at 8 o'clock again. Who is on the stream? I think it will be RSF1 Junior off the top of my head. Who is his co-contaminator? I do not know. However, that is RS Racing Series F1 tonight for now. Remember guys, keep safe out there. Keep your heads down and good luck in everything. And we will see you tomorrow night.